Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about All the Bright Places, a Netflix movie starring Justice Smith and Ellie Fanning. Justice plays Theodore Finch. Ellie Fanning plays Violet. They come across each other. Justice's character is running, and he sees Violet on a bridge, and he stops and he's talking to her. He knows who she is. They go to the same school, and he starts standing on the bridge with her, like, "All right, you gonna jump? So I'll jump too." And it turns out Violet just lost her sister. She's a little depressed, very quiet. She keeps to herself, and Finch is the guy who wants to get to know her. He's constantly contacting her, and it so happens they have to work on a school project. So he wants her to be, his partner, and they hit it off. He gets her to open up. She doesn't like to talk to people. She doesn't like to talk about what happened with her sister, and hanging out with him just opens her up to conversation and to love. And they have a thing. They care about each other. But on the other side, Finch is also hiding stuff, from Violet, but he doesn't really talk about it. He has emotional issues. He has emotional scars, physical scars. And the movie shows them trying to work through it. Again, high school, kids trying to work through all these things. He's constantly meeting with the guidance counselor. The counselor's suggesting therapy. He doesn't really want to go. He doesn't want to talk about his problems. He doesn't want to open up about his problems. He masked what's going on with him by trying to help Violet, essentially. And throughout the movie, they have moments where they look great together. They're bonding. They're opening up. They're having fun together. Constantly laughing, because there's not a lot of laughter when you see them on screen by themselves. When they're thinking. So it's good seeing them work through things, but then there's moments where it just falls apart. And maybe it's not an argument. Maybe they just go their separate ways. At times it feels like they're constantly running away from each other. And it does get really emotional. Again, it's a romance, but it does really get emotional in this movie. And it was good seeing Justice Smith in this type of role where he can be a little bit more serious. And he can act a little bit more. I know he's been in other movies, but this is the first movie I really seen him where he reaches different levels in terms of his acting and bringing out that emotion. But both characters are really good. Both people are really good in this movie. I enjoyed it. It's not something you just put on in the background. You have to pay attention to the things that's going on and the emotional roller coaster that both characters go on, in this journey. But it's All the Bright Places. I would say check it out. It's on Netflix. Let me know what you think. Deuces.